And being that Quentin's been Jordan brand for life, I thought he'd be a perfect guy for you to talk to, TJ, about the problems you've been having preserving your sneakers.
Man, Q, first of all, I got to say what up, man. When I moved to LA in 99, I became a Clippers fan, and you came in 2000, and you were the young bull there for a few years. So it's kind of crazy to see you as kind of like the elder statesman now, man. Just made me realize how old I'm getting right now, Q. But
it's crazy to us too all the time. All the time. We came into training camp with super soakers, literally.
And
Not even joking. They was looking at us like, what in the hell is going on? We literally came there with the big boys too. Not no little joint. We had the big boys. Walked into training camp like media day like that.
Holding a couple gallons of water, the big joints, huh?
And was shooting people.
And Q, you know, I spent many hours in Staples Center tapping my forehead, yelling Q every time you hit a three.
That's love. Appreciate that. That's love.
But here's the deal, bro. So, you know, I'm a sneakerhead myself, big Jordan fan, obviously not on your level. But today I was coming to the studio and I figured, you know, it's Tuesday. So I wanted to break out my Jordan 2s. You know, I had a pair of high-top Jordan 2s. They had been sitting in a box for about 5 years. And so I put them on. I'm feeling good. I'm like, man, I ain't broke these out in a minute. I go up to the gas station up the street from the studio, and I'm like, wait a second, is there a rock in my shoe? And I look down, Q, and the sole fell off of my high-top Jordan 2s, dog. And I was like, all right, well, it's just a little bit, and we're showing the picture right now, Q. I was like, man, it's just a
bad,
little bit.
Dude. It's
really bad.
My thought was I'll
really
get to the studio, I'll find some super glue, and I'll just glue it. Except the next step I took, Q, the entire sole of the 2 coming on. And only my boy Sean Collard, who I know through Instagram, who is the biggest fan of Jordan 2s on the planet Earth, is going to feel the pain that I felt. But I just kind of sat there. I almost cried, Q. I'm a grown man, but I almost cried. I had to drive back to the crib. Luckily, I only live a few minutes away, so I had to break out my low-top Jordan 2s, Q. But, dog, I was hurt. And I was like, anyone can understand this, Q will.
Though. I like the way you were able to, you know, redirect things and be still on the same page. So I like that right there.
Well, you got to. I stay ready, Q, so I don't have to get ready. Now, obviously, if I stayed ready, I would have had an extra pair in the trunk, and I didn't. But, you know, I was just like, you know, you're a Jordan Jumpman guy, Q, and every day I come on the Rich Eisen Show on Peacock, and I don't have a close-up camera shot, Q. Why? Because I want everybody to see with the kicks that I'm wearing every day in hopes that someone from Jordan or Jumpman will see. Chris Brockman does the same. So I'm wondering, is there any help that you can give me? Like, can I?
Back in the day, I worked shoes. Yeah, how do you preserve your shoes?
How do you do it, Q? Like back in the day, I worked at Foot Locker, and you could bring these in and get a new pair. I don't know if I can do that. I'm just looking for help, Q. Can you help me?
This is the ones, like I got the ones that I really value and I appreciate, and I want to be able to like possibly have my kids play in, like some of my PEs that I've got over the years. Those, so they say you should keep it in like an oak room or something like that. But for me, I just use the old, like not an old, but the wine, where you would put the wine cellar at, the wine cooler.
Okay. No, Q. I don't want to interrupt you, dog. But when I told you I was rooting for you from Staples Center, I wasn't sitting courtside, B. I was up way up top. So unfortunately, I ain't got an oak room nor a wine cellar.
You gotta let me feel it. That's what I'm saying. It could be like an oak room, but it's gotta be like have that type of coolant or air conditioning to it. Because if you leave it like in storage, stuff like that over the time, they say that the heat beats it up, and then like I had a couple pair of shoes where I went to my storage, I pull them out. That's what even made me start doing it with the PEs. Like, okay, well I don't want this to happen. And I had the same thing happen. Like I go pull some out, and it was like, well, I had one pair blow out in the Big Three. In the Big Three, I had
in
a
the
pair.
game.
I pulled out a pair. Yeah, in the game, blew out. Obviously, I had backups with me, and the other ones that didn't happen. But it was a pair that I had like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go get fresh. Pulled out a pair, went to the storage, and pulled out one from the archives, and it did not go. I think it was like a 9 or a 12. I can't remember exactly which one.
Shugu.
TJ, you just need to get like a wine fridge for your shoes.
Just put them in the wine cellar, TJ.
I need an oak room, apparently.
Quentin Richardson says, just put your shoes in the wine cellar. That's what everyone who collects does.
If I get that Shugu we just showed, then it'll all be well.
The only Jordan head with a wine cellar is Mark Wahlberg. feel like.
Yeah, like
Bottle of
Richardson.
Sassia and some Jordan 6s.
Quentin Richardson also made north of $60 million in his career. So
I can't afford to shop at Erewhon, so I definitely don't have an Oak Room.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.